live. We're live. We're finally live. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Sisters United Hangout. And we are, today we're going to be talking about our favorite cell phone apps and that we use in life and in business. And first we do that. Sorry for the delay, with little tech issues on our end. I'm going to go across the board. We're all going to introduce ourselves. If you're in the chat, please shout out where you are, where you're from, that sort of thing, and we do this, we make this interactive. So, and Marisol's doing something special when she gets on. This is kind of a cool thing that's going on. We got a double live thing going on that's about to happen here. All right, I am Valerie Jampolsky. I am the Abundance Mom Freedompreneur from Abundance Now, and I am a single mom. I've got twin 5-year-old boys. I usually give my naked kid alert because they tend to love to rip their clothes off and run around, but I think they're pretty much settled in the other room. So if all of a sudden you see me hop off camera, you know what's happened. I'm just like closing the camera and everybody else here will take over. So for me, I became a mompreneur doing what we do and connecting with this community because I used to be an entertainment attorney, and I was pregnant with the twins, sitting in my office surrounded by all my stuff, and had this massive epiphany that if I didn't change something, I was never going to see my kids. I'd be lucky if I could kiss them on the head and tuck them in at night. With the life of all of that. So I realizing I really wanted to make a powerful difference in people's lives, that there was so much more to me than doing what I was doing, and made this massive determination, which ultimately, in the long run, long story there, but resulted in me doing what we do here so that I can have the freedom to do the things I do, be with my kids, and talk. Like, this incredible community here of these wonderful women, these wonderful sisters, and really be able to help people. We've got a fun topic today, and a lot of times we're talking about law of attraction, abundance, all those sorts of things that I really love. And I'm very excited about what's happening and what we're talking about today. And the cool part, Marisol's going to get into when she gets to it. So I'm going to go across the board. We are alphabetical here by first name. So it's CJ, as you know, until we get, like, when Agnes is on, she goes up first. But it's you, CJ.
Good morning, ladies. How are you today? As many of you probably already know by now, I am a mother of 3 crazy boys, and it's a nonstop household for me. We are also a homeschool family, so I homeschool all 3 boys, and I love every second of it. We made the decision this year to become a homeschool family, so we're with our boys all the time, and it's a blessing, and I love it. However, it was not always like that for me. I had many challenges. I worked for 14 years for corporate America. I worked 12 to 16-hour days. I was never with my babies. They were always with somebody or having a babysitter watch them, and that's not why I was chosen to be a mom. I was chosen to be a mom to raise my children and to be with them and explore with them and give them the life that they so deserve, and to be kids, most importantly, because every kid has the right to be that, just a kid, especially with boys. Boys need to be very hands-on. They need to burn a lot of energy, and they need to be very creative. And if they can't do that, it doesn't help a boy become a man in my eyes, because if they're held back, then they're not going to be able to be true men when they grow up. So for me, it was really a big point to give them the life that they deserve and to raise them properly, and also to treat them with manners and respect, because in today's public school systems, they really don't focus on that much anymore. And the respect that I was getting as a parent, I would teach it at home, they would go to school, and they would lose it. And since they've been home, their vocabulary's changed, their mannerism has changed, and therefore the decision of bringing them home was the best decision that I have ever made. And also the fact that I get to be with them 24/7 and go on all these awesome field trips with them is really cool too. But my biggest motto in life is memories only happen once, and once they're gone, they're gone. You can't get them back again. And being a parent, watching kids grow and explore, you don't want to miss any of those milestones, and you want to be there for each and every one and not hope and pray that that weekend or your day off is going to allow you to explore those memories and have those milestones with them, because things happen and things occur, and you make plans and sometimes they just don't happen. Or family vacations, you don't have finances, you don't have funding for them, or you think about this and you plan about them, and then when it really comes down to it, a lot of times these family vacations don't occur because people don't have the time, the money, or the resources to take them. So that's what you really need to think about in life, is what you're missing out on and what your family's missing out on, because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for, and that's what we're chosen for. And if you don't have kids, you need to think about what you were chosen for and what your path in life was chosen for. And that's it.
Yeah, that's so powerful. That's so powerful, CJ. And we have uh, always remind me, I feel so blessed I'm able to do the same thing, the homeschooling thing. So it's like, you always take me right back into like, yes, it's such a cool thing what we do. So I'm going to move on over to, but we've got women on here that not all of us are moms, in the Sisters United. We just happen to be a lot of us on here are moms. I'm going to go on over to Jen. Oh, wait, going back to CJ's. Where are you? I forgot to say, I'm in Los Angeles, and it's like about 8:30 in the morning for me.
Oh.
Where are you, CJ? Let everybody know where you are and what time it is.
Florida, and it's 11:30 Thursday morning for me.
Cool. All right, coming across over to Jen. Say hi, where you are, what time it is, just a little bit about yourself. And welcome, Jen, first time on Sisters United hanging out with us.
Thanks, everybody. So my name is Jen Wallace, and I'm from Toronto, Canada. It's 11:30 my time here as well. So excited to be here, still learning all about everything. A little bit about myself. I'm a mom to a 4.5-year-old little boy. He has some medical challenges, and the first year of his life was filled with a lot of medical doctor's appointments, specialist appointments, everything else, and it really kind of made me look at life a lot differently. It really made me slow down, stop, and prioritize, and realize what is important in life. And the most important thing is my son. And he's defied all of the odds. I've always had an unwavering belief that he will surprise everyone, and he is. And so with that, I realized, I didn't want to do the corporate world anymore. I didn't want to do the 9 to 5. I didn't want to miss out on all these things, because all the different things that he's been able to accomplish are all things the doctors said that he couldn't do, that if I was at work working 9 to 5 every day, I wouldn't be able to see that. And I want to celebrate those moments with him. I want to celebrate our lives together, and I want to make a difference. I want to create that life, that legacy for all of us, where I can teach him that he can follow his dreams. I can teach him to follow his passion, and it's really kind of helped me follow my passion. This perfect storm of events has led me here to this opportunity, and I'm extremely grateful and very much looking forward to building and growing and moving forward. So
that's great.
A little bit about me.
Yeah, no, and that's so powerful. It's just the thing that you can do with your son is just, I love that. I love that. I love that. And now I'm going to go over, oh my goodness, going across the world to Kim.
Hey guys, it's Kim from the UK, living in the Northeast. It is now 4:36 in the afternoon. As you can see, it's getting pretty dark because obviously we're in winter now. We're off to go and see some fireworks soon because it's bonfire night over here. And just a little bit about me. I'm not the most fortunate person in the world. I've had a pretty horrific past, and today of all days, remember the 5th of November, means quite a lot to me, I suppose. It's a day that for the last 6 years I've been dreading, and then this year being the 7th anniversary, I've kind of gone, no, do you know what, I'm not looking back anymore, because this whole get together, the sister hangouts, the business, the system, everything that I do day in, day out for myself has taught me that the bad stuff that happened 7 years ago, it wasn't that bad. It was just a new challenge, and I just had to find my way around it and understand why it happened and where would I be right now if it hadn't have happened. So for all the bad that happens in our lives, it's learning to accept that, okay, it's human error to think of it as bad, and it upsets us and it rakes up all those emotions, but try and see what it's the bigger picture, what it's actually all about. So about me, I'm someone that was down, and now I'm up, and now I'm here, and I'm teaching all of you how to do it.
Love it, Kim, and you have a really, really, really powerful story. And congrats on that video that you did about your story. What is it? How many views is in that sucker right now? It keeps climbing.
Yeah, I just checked. It's on 14,500 views.
14,500 views, and you put it up just this week, I think, something like that, a few days ago.
Yeah, just earlier this week. I think it might have been the back end of last week. I honestly can't remember. It's just been a complete blur afterwards.
Yeah, amazing for people. Yeah, about the details of your story is really, really powerful.
This is it. When you let your heart speak, people listen.
Absolutely, absolutely. Just had to shut that out. It was a powerful thing. And now over to Marisol.
Hey everybody, it's Muddy Soul from the Garden State of New Jersey. It's almost 11:40 here in the morning. And yeah, Kim, I have to, before I even go any further, say what Valerie said. That video was not only incredibly powerful, but incredibly brave.
Yeah.
Not everybody can share like that. And, you know, we all have a story. And once we find our voice like you did, it makes all the difference in the world because we can impact so many people. So I just want to shout out to you, girl. I'm so proud of you that you did that you had the courage and just stepped up, and it was just an amazing thing. So I'm really proud of you. Just wanted to say that.
Yeah, so cool. So Marisol, I'd love for you to start with you and then actually dive right into our topic if you got something special going on.
Okay, let's see. I am a cancer survivor. I was actually diagnosed with a glioblastoma multiforme. Back in 2000, that was literally supposed to kill me. The doctors told me I was terminal. They told me to prepare my children to live without their mother. I have 4 kids. At the time, my youngest was 5 years old. Today, I have a grandson who's getting ready to turn 5 years old. Whoop, whoop. So I'm still here, still standing. And basically, how I found this community is because when I battled cancer, there was no hope for me in the quote-unquote medical community, right? So I went alternative, and I found holistic medicine. I basically cried and prayed, and the path was open. And my favorite book is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, and they say if you want something bad enough, the universe will conspire to help you achieve it. So at every single path, at every single step, a door was open to say, this is the way, this is the way, and I would go through that door. But going through that door was a very expensive proposition. Holistic healing, holistic health is not covered by insurance. You know, they don't believe in it yet. I was supposed to die and I'm still standing here, so that should say something. But it is very expensive, and so, you know, pretty much I'm still alive, but my finances absolutely died. My family was in really bad shape, and at one point I found myself, I had split from my husband of 22 years and found myself homeless with my 2 young girls, and a friend took me in, and that's when I discovered this community. And even from a hospital bed, I was able to get to work and generate enough income so that we now have our own roof over our heads, and my girls are grown. They're both in college. I'm able to support their passions for music and art, and, you know, support them living out their dreams. And to be able to do that and hang with my grandkids and just be here is, you know, a miracle. But miracles happen every single day, and we should expect them. So, so that's my story. That's how I got to this incredible community.
Your story is so powerful, Marisol. I just like, I don't know, that anything is possible. If you can do what you can do, anything is possible for anyone. I'm just quickly looking here at our chat just to see. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to refresh the page. I want to just shout out to Marianne Martin for sharing her vision that she put out for last week's on our topic. I just noticed that was in there, Marianne. Thank you so much for sharing your vision. That was our topic last week. Hang on one second. I'm just refreshing the page to see. Nope, no one commenting live. I know we have people watching, but just wanted to check to see. Okay, so go for it.
Okay, so today our topic is, what's your favorite cell phone app? And I know we all have a favorite. I actually had a little bit of trouble with my very favorite because my phone went on the blink, and I ended up going to the Apple store and then the Sprint store, and I got a new phone, and then I ended up having to swap that phone. So challenges do arise, and what happens? We get through them. So my favorite app that I want to tell you about, and I think I'm going to go into the vortex for a moment. Womp, 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 womp. Can you see the vortex?
Yeah, we can see the vortex.
Okay. And ta-da! Can you see my favorite app?
Yeah, Periscope. Scope and Scope.
Okay, so Periscope is my very favorite app on my cell phone right now. If you do not have it, I want you to head over to the Google Play Store if you're on Android, and or the iPhone's App Store, and find Periscope, download it. But when you do, it's going to allow you to either log in or sign up with your Twitter name. Make sure you sign up with your Twitter name. And if you don't have a Twitter name, sign up for Twitter first, because there's a lot of really cool apps that come with Periscope, a lot of other cool things that you could do that if you don't connect with Twitter, you're not going to have that ability. So I've seen a lot of people get great accounts, have tons of hearts on their accounts, which I'll explain in a minute, but they connected with like their username or their email. You know, they put their email or they put their cell phone number, and they couldn't connect to Twitter. So make sure when you sign up for the app, you sign up with your Twitter account. Now, what is it? It's kind of like a Ustream Go Funky, because if anybody remembers Ustream, it's a live stream. Only with the live stream, it's actually interactive. So people can comment, people can give you hearts, they tap the screen, they just tap, tap, tap on your cell phone screen to give you love, and you know, you can find people. So this is what the app looks like. Let's see, I'm trying to...
Yeah, it's just you can sort of see. Oh, there we go with the light. Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe I have to hold it like...
Yeah, I can
anyway,
see it.
at the very bottom, when you get to the app, at the very bottom, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 icons. So to go live is the second icon, and what you would do, and let me just see if I can you guys see that at all? So that's the screen to go live. So I'm just going to type live with Sisters United. So I'm just typing that as my broadcast title.
Yeah.
And all I'm going to do, if you see that red button right there, I'm going to start the broadcast. Yeah. And as soon as I click Start Broadcast, guys, I am live.
I got it on here. I'm
absolutely live. So, hey everybody, I see CJ's on here. I can see Valerie's on here. So Periscope is actually a live scope where you can decide what you're going to, talk about. For me, it's marketing and mindset normally. Hey, everybody. Hey, Lil Kim. Glad to see you here. And what you're going to do is, I don't know if you can see, it's a little hard, but you can see that, you see those hearts coming up? People are tapping on the screen to give you love. So when you go live, you definitely want to, I'm going to try to position this phone so that you can actually see it. If I swipe over, and I know this is a little, let me see if I can do this. You can actually see, there we go, you can see who's in there, and you can shout them out. You can tap on them, you can follow them, and you can shout out your audience. So it's a little hard to show you exactly what it is, but I'll walk you through it. So now, for example, there's Kimberly, and Kimberly's on here, Valerie's on here, and I can go over to Kimberly and I'll see that her profile says working hard. So I could share her profile and say, hey, Kimberly is working hard. Valerie's profile, formerly Edmonton, now Los Angeles, California, mom of twin boys, parenting coach, ex-entertainment attorney, Abundance Now, home business, and family life happiness coach. So that's Valerie. And, you just want to follow Valerie. CJ's Island, I'm a stay-at-home mompreneur of 3 boys. My vision is to empower women to focus on their strengths So you actually want to be able to chat with the people on here and say, tap, 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 give me some love if you see me some love. If you guys can make a comment, anybody live, anybody on the replay can actually go ahead and follow you if they see your comment on the replay. And that's Periscope. It's basically just a live feed, and you make sure that you reciprocate. So if people actually come to your scopes and they follow you and they give you hearts, you want to go and you want to check out their scopes. You want to check out what they're doing. Even if you can't be with them live, go check out the replay. Go reciprocate that love back, and you're going to find that that's how you're going to grow your account.
Yeah, so basically, Kim watching from the UK. Like, I'm watching. We're live. This is a cool thing. We're live scoping and live on this at the exact same time. If you find Marisol, just look for Marisol Dennis. That's how you find her in Periscope, and then you'll find this particular scope. If you look for like, see her name here on the screen, look for Marisol Dennis when you're in Periscope, and that's how you'll find Marisol, and then you'll see all of us in there, too.
And if you can see on my Periscope, there's CJ. So if you want to know what they look like, there's Jen, there's Kim, and there's Valerie. So those are the ladies that are hanging out with today on Sisters United. I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast, but hopefully you've got a little something out of it, and you're going to start Periscope, because Periscoping is really super, super fun. It's really cool, and it's a great way to get followers. It's a great way for people to really get to know you because you're live on video. They can talk to you. They can ask questions. If you don't know what to scope about, what I do is I jump on there and I see who's on there with me, and I shout them out on their profiles, and I talk to them about who they are, where did you come from, when did you start scoping, what do you scope about, and have a conversation like that. So you don't always have to have a topic. You know, sometimes people are like, oh, I didn't get on my scope because I don't know what to scope about. Well, just scope about the people who are hanging out with you. You know, you can scope about anything in life, really. There's so many things that happen day to day, and sharing that with your following, people can go see you. They can go see you live. And by the way, when you're connected to Twitter and you broadcast live, it goes out to your Twitter feed. So anybody who's on Twitter can see that you're live, and they can join you, not only from their phone app, but they can actually join you and watch from the computer as well. So shout out to the live viewers, shout out to the replay viewers, give people some love, make sure you're calling them out when they come in, you're saying hello, you're interacting, and try to keep your scopes short, because people don't like, unless it's a really deep, in-depth training, you know, people do not want to hang out on scope for that long. So that's my tip, my favorite app, Periscope. Go get it.
Love it. That's so cool. We all just scoped. We're all there with you. One thing you can do if you're out and about doing something fun, you can do scope. My first scope, it doesn't have to be as epic. I happened to be at Disneyland, and I was going to do the fireworks. So I made my first scope. I ended up doing Phantasmic, and I managed. I'd opened up my heart, and everybody was like wandering around doing this weird, like, I don't know what happened, the fireworks were canceled kind of thing, and something opened up in my heart, and I just sent love to everybody in the space. I don't know why I did it, but just something said, there's all these beautiful people out here, these wonderful souls, and I sent love out to everybody, like these thousands of people running around the park. Some woman walked right up to me and said, hey, are you going to be here? Because I'm leaving. I've got these 5 special front row seats for Phantasmic that you can only get if you have this special dinner thingy, and I did it, but we have to leave. Do you want the free tickets? I said, sure. I mean, I've never been organized. I kind of go with the flow. I've never been organized enough to go and do the dinner and do what you got to do to get those seats. So I said, oh, and I said that I was doing this scope from the front row, from the, you know, these special seats, and I pulled it up. I said, guys, here we go. And I did the entire show. People were like messaging me, like lying in bed from all over the world. I had hundreds of people that came on, and people were crying, going, you're showing the whole thing. Thank you so much. This is so beautiful. I love this. Like all these Disney people, because of course it's keyword. Like I said Disneyland, I said Phantasmic, and it immediately popped up, and everybody, like I had literally people from all over the world watching it and so excited. You know, so sometimes it's okay if it's longer, if it's something really cool like that. But yeah, it was cool, and it created this interesting. It was my very first scope. It was kind of goofy. I just had this feeling to do it. But anyways,
I had someone scope a Chris Tomlin concert, and I love Chris Tomlin, so that was like, woo! So absolutely, a long scope is appropriate when it's something cool like that, or like I said, if it's an in-depth training, or also if it's a networking party. One of your first scopes can be a networking party, and if you hashtag networking party, people are going to come, and what that means is you're going to allow people to make comments about what it is that they do and what they scope about, and people share, and they love to share because that's how they gain followers. So a bunch of people will come onto your scope if you do a networking party. So that's a good way when you're starting to get followers.
Love it, love it. So in the description, they put hashtag networking party.
Yes.
Right? Okay, there we go. For folks who want to know how to do that. Cool, so cool. I'm going to go across over to the beginning. This is CJ's idea to do this topic. I'm dying to hear what your favorite apps are.
Hey! All right. Disclaimer, I am having horrible internet connections today. I can't get my lower third to work. I keep getting cut out, so I'm hoping this works until the end for me. One of my favorite cell phone apps is for photo editing. A lot of people love my photos, and I get a lot of interaction and likes and comments on my photos, and it's really all because of the filters that I put on them. I use what is called Snapseed, and you'll see it's right there. It says Snapseed. And again, you can just go to Apple Store, Google Store, any of those, and just put Snapseed. I'll put it in the comments on the chat so everyone knows it's there. And then it just comes to this screen, and you just click on the picture that you want. You go to choose your devices, and the filters are all super easy to load. You can adjust them. You can change them. If you don't like it, you just X out of it. And it doesn't save automatically, which is what I really, really like, because a lot of times when you're photo editing, you'll get through the process, and then you'll be like, oh, I didn't like the way that turned out. Well, unfortunately, it's auto-saved it for you on a lot of the phone apps. This one does not save until you tell it to save. So if you go through the whole photo and you edit everything and you do all of your fancy filters and coloring and you don't like it, you don't have to worry about it because the original is still there. But you can do the circles where you make it nice and clear and then you blur out. You have the dark circles around it. And you can change colors. You can highlight colors. You can pull a color out if you just want one particular color in your picture to appear. So there's a lot that I can't even go over right now on the Hangout with you because there's so much stuff to do. But it's just go to the stores, download it, get it, and just start playing. And you'll be surprised at how many people will start liking and commenting on your photos just from using Snapseed. I've had over 100 likes on my Twitter, on my Instagram accounts on photos that I use on Snapseed. Comments, people are like, wow, amazing colors. On sunsets, like when I do the sunsets, I use my Snapseed for the sunsets, and it enhances them. I can't even begin. I had one account that had over 20 comments just from the enhancements. I was sitting at the beach one day. It wasn't even sunset. I was just standing there, and I'd set the picture, and I used Snapseed, and it made like rainbow effects around me. And everyone's like, oh my gosh, where are you? That's a beautiful place. And it wasn't anything special. It was just Snapseed. So just get in, and you'll be surprised at how much interaction your accounts will start to receive, especially on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, and just start posting the pictures.
Yeah, that's so cool. So CJ, within Snapseed, which thing created the rainbow effects? Do you remember which particular one it was? Like what filter it was?
HD or HR or HDR or something it was.
And that would happen to create rainbow effects around you. That's so cool.
Well, it depends. It wasn't created for every picture. It just happened to be the lighting that I used for that picture, and then when I pulled out the HD images and HD colorings on that one, it made a rainbow effect. So each picture, each environment, each setting is going to be different. It's not
HD, and then you adjusted from the HD version. You adjusted from there.
Yes.
Okay, so if everybody knows, you click HD, and then you can actually click one thing and then go in and adjust like light and ambiance and all this other stuff from there. So you added those adjustments on top. Adjustments on top of. And
then take your finger and I'm gonna lock my screen so I don't mess it up. But just when you're in the app, you just take your finger and you slide your finger up and down, and it will give you the other filters to access because a lot of them are not on the main screen. So you just gotta take your finger and slide it up and down, and you'll see all of the filters come up.
You can play with it by moving your finger across. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I was gonna look to see, like this one was the most recent picture that I just took.
Oh,
and again,
gorgeous.
I just updated it really quick with Snapseed and enhanced the colors.
Beautiful.
And then, I mean, I'm always messing around with it. And here's another one that just brought out the green. I brought out the green in the trees.
Love it. Which one brings out a particular color?
It all depends. Once again, like this one brought out the blues. Again, there was trees, but it grabbed the blue.
Oh, you mean, was it contrast? Was it saturation? Which one tends to bring out the color for you?
This one I did for drama. I did drama on this one and brought out the color on that one. It was drama.
The drop brought out the color on that one. So you just test with.
Yeah, you just have to test because each picture is going to be different. Each environment, each setting, each lighting. I find my outdoor pictures actually enhance better than my outdoor pictures do. I've done a couple indoors, but I really don't like the way the color. This actually came out really cool too. You were with me this night, Val. The duck.
Oh yeah, but cool. The duck.
Look what the light did. The light actually made like a starburst. Oh shoot, there's a glare on my screen. There we go. The light made a starburst, and I did that with the glow.
Love it. Oh, you did that with glow. That's cool. Wow. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I remember saying CJ's out there playing with her pictures. It's like, where's CJ? She's by the pool still. She's playing with pictures. I'm like, cool. Hi. Hi, sweetie. The boys miss you. We were all playing in Orlando together. It was fun.
And here's another really quick one. This one I did HD, glow, and enhance.
Ooh, okay. So you did glow and then you enhanced it from there.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And then I finished it off with HD. Oh, there we go. We're a little bit blurry. There we go. That's better.
So you did HD, then you did glow, then you enhanced, and then you went back to HD?
Yep. Yes.
Okay, see, guys, the possibilities.
You can go back and forth.
You did HD, and then she added another one on top, and then she added another one on top. Do you have to save it in between, or you just kept adding on and then save?
You just keep adding on. You don't save until the end because the app saves it for you. And then say you did something that you don't like. All you have to do is click up in the top corner. It'll tell you how many filters you've used, and you just click on it, and then it'll open up all those filters, and then there's an X next to the filter, and you can click on that X, and it will remove that filter from the picture if you didn't like the way it looked.
Cool.
So it will save all the other filters you've done, but it'll remove that one filter.
And where do you click to get that master list of them again on there?
On the bottom, there's a circle, and you just click on the circle, and it opens up the list, and then you just take your finger and slide up and down.
Cool. See?
And here's another one that brought out blues and greens.
Oh, beautiful.
And all that was just a river. It was nothing special, and it just brought out all the blues and greens in the river.
Love it. Gorgeous. That is so cool. Thank you. That is so cool. I'm going to be playing with Snapseed today.
Here's another one. It's
neat. Gorgeous. Love that. We can see it really clear on the screen. That's really cool.
I was looking to see if I had a before and afters, but I don't have any before and afters. Sorry, I didn't mean to stab you with the face. Oh, here's another one that brought out all the colors. This was just ceramic tiles at a garden that we went to.
Oh, neat.
And I just enhanced all the colors in the tile.
Cool.
And that was done
That's
just
really cool.
HD. That one's just HD, nothing else.
Wow. That's cool.
And
Love
it
it.
gets, like I
Beautiful.
said, it increases your traffic, it increases people liking, and if you put like, comment, and share, it will get more people to share that image as well.
Cool. Love
And
it.
I even use it with us for like when I'm hanging. There's a picture. You probably have all seen it with me climbing the tree with my boys. I've used it on that. So.
Cool. Yay. Now I want to play with it. I definitely want to go play with it now. It's so cool. Hi. Hey there. He's like all entranced. I'm going to go on over to Jen. Jen, what is one of your favorite cell phone apps that you use? Whoop, gotta unmute, hon. I think you're muted. You need to unmute yourself. All right, so you can talk, say hi.
Hello?
There we go. Now we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, now we can hear you.
There we go. The newbie's still trying to figure things out a little bit here, guys. Be patient.
You're doing great.
So I'm, very curious to hear all of this. So the hearing about Periscope and Snapseed, it's all really great information for me because I'm still trying to find out what's working for me and what's not. So far, the one app that I like to use is, what is it, WordSwag?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like to use that because a lot of the pictures that resonate with me on social media and everything else are the ones where you can actually have the picture with the nice captions in front. So on, let me see if I can go here. Show my phone. Let's see. Up in the top corner there, there's WordSwag. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But if you go to the App Store or on the Android store, you'll be able to pull that up. And what you do is it accesses your camera roll, and then you can actually go and pick whatever photo it is that you want to modify. And then there's a bunch of different effects that you can do. So if I take a picture here of, whoops, again, still trying to figure this out, my son's Halloween costume, and then I want to caption that, I can just put in whatever text I want, and then I can save it. Then once you're finished, you can click on Done. And then what it does is it saves it to your camera roll. You go back, and that is my Y. So once you do that, once you've actually saved it, then you can actually post it to the different social media sites. You can post it to Facebook or Twitter, Instagram, Periscope, any of those different sites. You can put that on, and so far that's actually been what I've been doing with some of the images. I'm just trying to, load up my Facebook feed and start posting more, because for the last little while I've been kind of caught in researching a whole bunch of things and looking at trying to perfect everything before actually going out there, and I've realized that that's not really working for me. So I figure, put myself out there, what's the worst that can happen, figure it out, and we've got a wonderful community here that can help out, and it's amazing that there are people all over the world that are available to help us out, and just want us to all prosper, all grow, and all develop. So
Yeah. I love that, Jen. And yeah, it's so easy. It's like it makes you look like you're this professional graphics person with WordSwag. It's this coolest thing. You can change the colors, and you can change like all this different stuff. It's really cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah, WordSwag.
Jen, babe, I'm so sorry.
Jen, can you put it in the chat on our actual page, the name of the app? Everybody will put, so that we have the actual name of the app, so when people are looking, they can find it. They'll know, what it is. We'll just add it to the chat. I'm going to pull out Kim because she's got a hop. She's sitting his vision going, I gotta go. I want to hear what your favorite app is.
Yeah, it's fine. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, because I've pulled my headphones out.
Yeah, totally.
Awesome. Okay, right. So, following on from WordSwag, this is one that I found out about while I was in Orlando. I didn't realise how popular it was, but before then I was using WordDream. Okay, so now I'm a bit of a technophobe, so I'm going to try and share with you one that I created. Let's see if I can do it. Okay, can you guys see that? Is that happening?
Yeah.
Okay,
you did that in Word. You did that in WordDream.
Yeah, so you can see that I've put, my little quote there. It's one of my favourite pictures, and then at the bottom, I've got my brand, which is Finding the Force. Okay, so obviously I love using this for the simple reason being that if I get like that momentary bit of inspiration, like the other day I was like, people just don't listen to their hearts. If you listen to your heart, you'll get somewhere. Your heart, tries to tell you things, and it aches and it pounds really fast because it's trying to tell you something. It's trying to tell you your next move. So, I love having that up there, because then I've either got a picture of me that I can put it with, or there's some pictures in there that you can use. And I think I created one and popped it on Facebook that was, spend time to listen to your heart, because it knows where it's going. The same as in relationships, in jobs, in having to put your kids into daycare, your heart aches, right? Your heart, it hurts a little bit. It's like, I don't want to do this. Well, do you know what? Listen to it. It's right. So yeah, I use WordDream, which is available on your Apple App Store. As for Google Play, I'm not too sure, but I will put it into the chat for you guys, and I will check it out because I'm sure I've got something Android in this place. And all I can say is it's just really, really quick and easy. You can use your own images, you can enhance them, you can change the colors, you can put your website, your tag on the bottom of it. Not just that, you can use favorite quotes by other people. If it's not by somebody else, yours, you can also put your name on it, you know, so that when people like it that much that they share it the way we share theirs, your name's getting out there. You're constantly being branded. You're constantly, like, people start Googling and you know, like, trying to find you on Twitter and Facebook and everything else, trying to find you. Who is this person that speaks something that makes so much sense, that speaks from the heart and gets their voice heard? You know, so yeah, you know, a lot like Word Swag. I need to check this one out, but again, bit of a technophobe. I use WordDream, okay, and it's a little pink app with white writing on it in the Apple world. So yeah, go ahead, guys, and check it out. But yeah, peace out. Much love. I'm going to have to shoot, though, because there's going to be some big explosions and a lot of traffic. Much love to you, though, guys.
Okay. Bye. Love you, Kim. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. One thing just for folks that if you can't, Word Swag I don't believe is available on the Android side of things. So I'm not sure about WordDream, but there is one that is pretty good called InstaQuote if you want to do that, you know, the editing and stuff. And something Word Swag also you could use your own, they provide images you can work with as well. So does InstaQuote. InstaQuote. So I'll put that on there. I'm going to hop out briefly with one of mine that that I love, and it actually, well, first of all, we mentioned the one that everybody we all been saying, Instagram. Get Instagram, get the Instagram up. Bye, Kim. Mwah. Love you, love you, love you. I'm dying to see about that. So and it's actually there's an app called iMovie, and if you get the iPhone 6, it comes with it, but the older versions of it did not, and you can actually purchase it on the App Store. You might even be able to purchase it on an Android. I'm not sure, but it might be possible. I love the iMovie app because you can actually, like I said, it comes with the 6s, but if you have one of the older phones, I purchased it before 6 came out, and now I have it on the 6. I don't know if you guys can. Let me see if I can do this angle-wise. I see what you guys are doing. It's like the light. It looks like the stars that, you know, on the Walk of Fame. I don't know if I can do this. It looks like I don't know if you can see it on there. Like having difficulties getting this on here. Move it down. No. Okay, I'm impressed now with your ability with what you did, Marisol, and everybody showing what the app looks like. But it's like it's purple with like a star with like a movie camera on it. That is iMovie. That's iMovie. And the coolest thing about it is you can take any movie that you take a video of on your phone. You can edit. You can pull pieces together. You can add music. It has music that's in. You can add sound. You can add, like, you know, when you see movies and the thing pops up where the name, and you can have even transitions. I mean, everything. You can do this with your finger on your phone. It's the most amazing thing. But we're starting to get like, if you can see it now. Nope, the light's not cooperating with me. But it's really, really amazing with what's possible. Just, you know, I find it easier to work with than the iMovie on my Mac, on my MacBook Pro. I mean, it's like, it's crazy, but I love working with it. Just because it's just so easy to do things and edit and move and add your own voice and do all kinds of stuff. Seem like this master editor. I lie in bed. You know, I can lie in bed with the kids, and I'm there like editing a movie. You know, it's like little stuff that you can do, like fun stuff that you can do on your phone, with it. And one other one, I was going to throw out an additional one everybody wants to come across. There's some interesting ones that are just really, a lot of these things we use in life and business, some stuff fun we want to share and stuff we use for business, but there are apps like that you can do, like even for affirmations. I know there's yoga apps. I've got this one, and there's actually well, like, where is it? No, that's the Opak Dipra meditation app, which, by the way, there's a 21-day meditation challenge. You can actually have an app for it. They have an app on your phone for that. But Agape has an affirmation app, AGAPE, where you can actually record your own voice in there with affirmations, and you can use other affirmations that are in there that you can, it walks you through, which is, it's just a really cool thing. So you can have, yeah, or I can start a recording on here and record an affirmation and have it, you know, set it for different things to play and stuff like that. It's just, it's a cool app to have. But I'll put that in the chat. Marisol, CJ, one other app that you want to share, and then we'll hop out because we're getting close to the hour of being on here for an hour.
I always have apps. My phone's filled with them. Can you hear me okay, ladies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a lot through Instagram. There's Insta Collage, which makes really, really cooler collages. That one's one of my favorites too. Dip Pick, that's another good one for collages. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. But here, I'll just let you guys see. There's WordSwag, Snapseed, LetterFX, which you can put your pictures into letters. Instacollage, Diptyque, Fonto, Miniframe, which is another photo collage, and then Whitegram, or what is it? Whitegram? Witagram. That's where you can put the boxes around your pictures to make them square. If you wanted to take an oblong image and make it square, so I'll leave that there so you guys can freeze it and see those on the replay. But
Cool.
yeah, I mean, I have a lot. My phone's filled.
Love it. If you could you put those in our chat as well?
Sure, I'll go through my phone and I'll just make a list of what I use, and then everyone can. Some of them are free. Some of them you have to pay a really small fee for.
I like Click Play Post
Gosh,
because you can actually do video. You can add music to your pictures.
Which one is that one?
Pick Play Post.
Oh yes,
And,
another good
And
one.
so there's
yeah.
a Batman theme playing for these two, for the Chihuahua and my grandson. And there's actually music playing. But Pick, Play, Post is really cool because you can have a couple of pictures and a video, or you can have a couple of videos, and video will actually play along with the picture. So that's really cool. But one of the productive sell app for me is Facebook fan pages. So it's great to use Facebook fan page and even Facebook groups. They have apps for the phone. And so if you're running a group and if you're running your fan page, it makes it really easy to post to your fan page if you have the actual fan page app. So it makes it easy for you to, that's okay. Makes it easy for you to connect with your people if they message you. And so, yeah, using the fan page app for Facebook, definitely.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
and put that in the chat too, because that's going to be huge, especially for the newcomers, Maricel. That'll help them a lot because they're new to the whole fan page. I noticed a lot of new members are, so they've never had a fan page ever. So that's going to be huge for the new members. Great advice. Thank you, Maricel.
Yay. Love it, love it, love it. That is so cool. So,
Sorry, we have a noise box today.
hi, cutie. So that's it for today. Please share if you know your favorite app. Those of you, I'm just gonna go quickly look on our page to see if we've got anybody commenting anything.
Yeah, I mean, we'd love to hear what your apps are, what you find to use, or even if you're not in a business and you just have some fun apps that you like to use in your personal everyday life, please share them. I'd love to know what secrets you have hiding up your sleeves and in your cell phone.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And those of you also watching in the replay, you know, share what your apps are. If there's something we didn't mention that you love that thinks it's a cool app, share your apps in the chat, and we'll all benefit from it all. So. And
it doesn't even have to be something to do with business or photos or videos. Yeah. I mean, if you have something that, okay, sweetheart, yes, we love you too, baby. If you have something that you find helps to get you through your day, whether it's a scheduling app or time frame app or a calendar or something, please let us know. Anything to help us out, we'd love to help.
Yeah, absolutely. Or apps for your kids, stuff that you do with your kids. I've got this one that's tracing, where they get to, and it's like Starburst, but they can trace letters and stuff, and I've used that. You know, on the run, homeschooling mama, when they keep them occupied, they're like doing things that's like, you know, other than just a game, but that I've used apps on my phone with them. There's like they're tracing all kinds of stuff, letters, numbers, stars, whatever. So, but Yeah, we'd love to hear all your apps, and
For sure.
and if you want to connect with what what it is that we do, how we actually make a living doing stuff like this. There's a button below. Click on it. You can check out, connect with us, and see what we're up to. And we'll love to see you on the other side. Maybe you'll be here on our hangout with us. So, love you all. See you all next week.